talk about getting 2 years worth of rain in a day. I mean, that's extreme.
Absolutely.
You know, and then earlier we mentioned an earthquake in Southern California. What is going on?
The end of days, as my
Yeah.
dad would say, so much happening in the
Yeah.
weather world across the world, especially in the lower 48 United States right now. Lots of happening here. Now, let's start off talking about this earthquake. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is a big snafu, a plot twist in the weather story across Southern California right now. So it happened near Ojai, which is a very popular resort area in Southern California. You may also recognize Thousand Oaks. They were definitely in the news past couple years or so. LA down to the south and also east of this area, but all of this area is enduring some very heavy rain moving through the area right now. Straight into the tropics we go, as we're talking about Hillary now. This storm system is now moving at a rapid pace. Rapid meaning roughly 20 to 25 miles per hour, and it is likely to pick up even more rate. Speed as it moves across the state into portions of central California over the next several hours, likely in the early morning hours for you tomorrow. It is now down to a tropical storm. It was up to a Category 4 storm. We were talking about it on Friday. So it increased rapidly, but also has now been losing its steam rapidly as well. Now it's losing that very warm water source that is much like a fuel source for it as well. Here's the latest track as it heads inland here. Now, as Lena was just saying, you're getting a year's worth or whatever worth of rainfall in a very short period of time. You saw in some of that B-roll video. Flooded roadways, mudslides. The topography is very rocky out there. Anything coming down off the hills into the valley will likely overrun with a lot of flash flooding, which has also been prompting a whole lot of alerts in this area. This is the tropical storm warning again in effect for the Baja region, but we also have just to the north of that a lot of flooding advisories in effect for that area as well. This is what the rainfall forecast is likely to look like over the next 5 days. Once we get into perhaps Tuesday, Wednesday, much of the activity will be moving out and they'll likely be cleaning up. But again, this is radar right now. Radar estimates rainfall at least 3 to 4 inches already being reported. High wind warnings also in effect. Flood alerts in effect for Southern California, and that also is overreaching into portions of Arizona. So again, a lot happening there. Also in the Atlantic, a lot happening there as well. We have Tropical Storm 6 we were talking about yesterday, but we also have 2 named storms now, Tropical Storm Franklin as well as Emily. Franklin is about 30 miles per hour sustained winds right now, and I believe Emily is about 35. But we also have bookend systems that we're watching back towards the west of Franklin and also over towards the east of Emily. So again, a very, very active pattern. Not that much here in Northeast Ohio. Again, we are still enduring the performance of this high. We had very warm temperatures today, making up to 86 degrees. Most areas are still in the 80s. Dew point temperatures, again, are not that bad. They're a little bit sticky out there, but again, lots of sunshine on this afternoon. Over the next several hours, we'll cool things down overnight tonight. We'll be back into the 60s, slightly above normal, but a much drier week here with a few rain chances, not just for Wednesday, but also on Thursday and maybe in the early half of Friday.